I had a pretty good oil leak on the Stingray, and what it turned out to be, I mean, it was running all over it was dripping down, running all over the exhaust manifold, actually leaking over onto the timing cover and dripping down. I spent a couple of days trying to figure out what it was, because what happened is it was blowing back, was all over the starter, it was all over the exhaust down here, and it was actually dripping off the starter on a lot of the spark plug wires down here, because what I originally thought it was the valve covers, so I put these spreaders on there, and I did have a little bit of a leak coming out of the valve covers, but not anything that would match what I was seeing underneath the car. I put these spreaders on there, these Spectre load bar spreaders on there, and that stopped all the leaks around the valve covers. But the problem on this leak right here is that housing right there, that goes into where the timing chain is, right on the engine block where the fuel pump sits. Those two bolts, you can't see them from here. Those are the two bolts right there that hold the fuel pump on, but they're not on the fuel pump. They're actually hold that gasket on to the block right there. Those two bolts had come loose. They're 7/16. There's two of them down there. So yeah, from what I understand, that's a common problem on these old 350 small block Chevy engines. But yeah, if you got an oil leak, flashlight's messing up. If you got an oil leak and you clean everything off and you see oil coming from around here, particularly along the valve, the timing chain cover, and it's dripping down like in the center, because it will run from here, it'll run all the way down and run over into the bottom of the timing chain cover. So, and it'll look like you got some sort of a main bearing seal going out, and it's not. It's just oil coming from right here, this housing right here. It's just something to look into. Yeah, I had oil running way back all along the exhaust down there, on top of the starter. It was a mess. Particularly what happened is it would only leak when the engine, it would leak more when the engine was running, and when the engine was running it would pretty much run down the side of the engine block, and then the fan would blow the oil back. Would blow the oil back all over the engine block and everything, and the air coming through the air dam, the spoilers, the front spoilers, would just blow it back all over the engine. Just a common problem, something you might want to look into.